Have you ever walked out of an interview feeling like you just survived an interrogation? That sinking feeling in your stomach isn't just nerves. It's a warning sign. You're making the number one interview mistake that's sabotaging your career. I'm Dr. Amirah Hall, and I've helped hundreds of professionals over the last 2 decades transform their careers. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the number one mistake, why it's devastating your job prospects, and the simple shift to transform your results overnight. Most people approach job interviews the same way they approach tests in school. They cram, they rehearse, they do everything they can to give the right answers. And just like they walk out of the room feeling drained, second guessing everything that they said and hoping they passed. But let me tell you something, an interview isn't a test that you pass or fail. It's a conversation, a two-way street. And here's the one truth that no one wants to talk about. You're not just being interviewed, you're interviewing them. And as Simon Sinek says,
working hard for something we don't care about is called stress. Working hard for something we love is called passion.
And Daymond John reminds us that the easiest thing to sell is truth. So why are you so focused to impress them instead of finding out if they're the right fit for you? In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to flip the script on interviews and how to stop shrinking and stop rehearsing and start asking. Because the bold, meaningful questions that you're afraid to ask are the ones that will change everything. This isn't about giving the right answers. This is about stepping into your power, showing up with intention, and walking away knowing that you've found the right fit for your career, your energy, and your future. So let's get started. Ask bold questions and align your energy to transform your career. For over 2 decades, I've been helping professionals navigate career challenges and have identified critical mistakes blocking them from having the career success they dream of. So here's what I've learned, that your thoughts and emotions are not just invisible forces, they're powerful energy. And that energy determines how others perceive you, especially in high-stakes situations like interviews. As Elon Musk says, constantly think how you're going to be doing things better and questioning yourself. That's exactly what I teach my clients, how to walk in their interviews with their best selves, curious and confident, in control of their future. And today I'm going to show you how to stop shrinking in interviews, to release fear and step into your power, because the questions you ask determine the direction of your life. Let me tell you about Maya. Maya was a top-notch professional. She had all the qualifications, the experience, and even glowing recommendations. But every time she stepped into an interview, she felt like she was walking on eggshells. She'd overthink every answer, try too hard to sound perfect, and leave the room feeling absolutely drained and unsure of herself. And what happened? She kept getting rejection emails. Why? Because Maya was interviewing from that place of fear. She was so focused on saying the right things that she never stopped to consider whether the role was actually a good fit for her. Maya's turning point came when she stopped seeing her career as just a straightforward ladder and started thinking of it as a jungle gym. As Sheryl Sandberg describes in Lean In, instead of focusing on climbing higher, she began exploring opportunities that aligned her energy and her values. She asked questions like, what's the biggest challenge this team is facing right now? What's one value this team holds that you're most proud of? And as Warren Buffett says, in looking for people to hire, you look for 3 qualities: integrity, intelligence, and energy. And if they don't have the first, the other 2 will kill you. Maya realized she wasn't just being evaluated, she was evaluating whether the company's integrity and energy matched her own. And when she made that shift, everything changed. Maya didn't just land her dream job, she walked into it with confidence, knowing she was exactly where she was meant to be. Now meet Eli. Eli had been stuck in a cycle of rejection for months, and every interview felt like a dead end, and he'd walked out feeling like he'd done everything right, but the offers never came. So we took a different approach. Instead of rehearsing the perfect answers, Eli focused on how the company felt. He trusted his instincts. As Barbara Corcoran often advises, don't you dare underestimate the power of your own instinct. And Eli also embraced the mindset from Richard Branson. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, and then you'll learn how to do it later. So in his next interview, Eli stopped rehearsing and started asking bold questions like, what's the leadership style like here? What's one thing this company values that's not on the website? And the result? Eli didn't just land a job, he found the role that matched his energy and his vision. It wasn't luck, it was alignment. And so how can you create this same transformation? And it all comes down to these 4 steps. Number 1, the inner work. Start by getting honest about your emotional patterns that are holding you back. As Arianna Huffington says, fearlessness is not the absence of fear, it's the mastery of fear. Let yourself feel that fear and then move beyond it. Number 2, strategic positioning. Reframe the interview as a 2-way conversation. You're not auditioning, you're co-creating. Number 3 is targeted action. Prepare bold, meaningful questions that reflect your values. Questions like, how does your company celebrate success? What's the team dynamic like during high-pressure projects? And number 4, measurable results. When you shift your energy and focus on alignment, the results won't just show up in your career. They're going to show up in your life. You're going to feel more confident, more aligned, and more in control of your future. So here's what I know for sure. When you start asking the right questions, you stop chasing opportunities and you start attracting them. And as Simon Sinek says,
Working hard for something we don't care about is called stress. Working hard for something we love is called passion.
when you show up authentically and ask meaningful questions, you're not just landing a job. You're creating a career that aligns with your energy and your purpose. So what's your next step? Go ahead and write down one bold question you're going to ask in your next interview and drop it in the comments below. I'd love to help you refine it. So guys, that's it for today's video. And if you want to dive deeper, go ahead and book a free 15-minute session with me to get clear on your life purpose or your career strategy. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this with someone who's preparing for their next interview. The life you're dreaming of is closer than you think. It starts with align, expand, and thrive. And thrive.